Alrighty then. How is everyone doing today?
Oh, just fantastic.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, pretty good.
We are missing one person. Hopefully, Lewis will join us at some point here. But we're not gonna hold up. Want to get the game rolling. If you're not, is anybody not already in Virtual Tabletop or Foundry?
I am staring at the join session thing. Hang on.
So, I want to welcome everyone in the audience. If you're here, if you're watching now, you're watching in the future, or what have you. Welcome you to the Alluring Mesas Part 3 of our Extraordinary Expeditions Kickstarter playtest. Having a lot of fun with it. You'll be able to see here in a second. I'll add the map here for us. Our current party has been accepted a job in the High Bluffs, a dusty area full of high plateaus and sand-driven winds, lots of sand pelting winds, and lots of other awesome stuff. Very desert-like feel. Our heroes were asked to investigate disappearance of the locals, and through their sheer skill, they were able to not only identify that harpies were luring people to their death and responsible not only for the disappearances, but also the people leaping to their deaths, likely because they just ran out of claws to carry people. And so our heroes managed to successfully capture one of these little bastards and chain them up and force them into a sort of servitude. I guess I don't need to show that right now. Our heroes then used the harpy to navigate their way through the mesa area in the dragon's spine to the caverns, the open ceilinged caverns, crevasses, maybe canyons. I don't know what you call them, to these very tight fit network of crevices throughout this mountain, and have repeatedly run into some dangerous threats of the harpies. They are here to exterminate this threat and deal with it. And hopefully today we will get to see the climax of this adventure and see it come to a conclusion. If you don't know, my name is Justin. I am the host, excuse me, got something in my throat, of the Dungeons and Dragons discussion show, Crit Academy. If you like Dungeons and Dragons and you like races and lores, please consider joining us tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and Facebook and wherever you're watching. We are going to have a special guest, Alex Baum, popular TikToker and streamer, as we discuss alternative lore for some of your favorite D&D races. So I'm really excited about that. I really had a lot of fun redoing the gnome, only to find out that it's been done, but I guess that's kind of how it works when you're in fantasy. So thank you to Troy and everyone else who destroyed my my moment of happiness. Come on, baby girl. Oh, so with that, how about we go around the table, introduce our characters before we continue delving into the alluring mesas. Garwin, would you like to go first?
Yes, but first question. Are you redoing the lore of the orc?
No, I didn't want to deal
Damn.
with you yelling at me.
Fine.
It's like, that's not how orcs work. I know, that's the point. No, I specifically chose the gnome because I feel like it's the least played race. And I feel like if it had cooler lore, they probably would play it more. So I turned them into savage cannibal son of a bitches.
Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, I'm Garvin Kasul. I'm currently playing Beastmaster Claris, a Path of the Beast barbarian, raised by wolves, trying to find the people who burned down his home. Gonna burn down that entire kingdom, because, fuck them. They burned his home down, he's burning theirs. Anyway, he's currently gathering money and power and whatnot to be able to achieve his ends. The only lead he has to that is an emblem he carries in his cheek, and a scent of someone.
Ooh, that reminds me of Samurai Champloo, where the one girl can only remember the swordsman who smells like berries or something, right?
Yeah,
God,
it's
I'm old.
awesome.
Troy.
I will be playing Dane Fireforge, Darrenhold, Battle Mage, Mountain Dwarf, Battle Wizard, War Wizard, traveling as an adventurer as part of his soldiers' training to learn small unit tactics and non-dwarven ways.
Mm.
Love it.
Yeah.
And Steven, are you there?
Yep. I am Steven. I'll be playing as Darestrix, the Lizard Folk Ranger Draken Warden. Darestrix found his little dragon companion when he went to steal a dragon egg for food, and the dragon ended up killing his entire village. So now he's and then before he could eat the dragon egg, it hatched. So he's just been traveling with this little companion.
Do
So,
stupid
that's
things,
so
get predictable
adorable.
results.
All right,
love
so
it.
I am super excited to finish this off and have you guys return back to High Bluff and claim your loot or your prize. I guess not necessarily loot. I guess it depends on what you guys do. With that, shall we delve into it? I don't. As of recently, we are using Foundry Virtual Tabletop, so this is a little bit more of a dungeon crawl than what I typically do. But it seems like everyone's enjoying it, so we'll continue that direction. So, Deradrix, the air, the smell of the dusty air fills your guys' nostrils. The odor, is swapped out regularly with the fresh breeze coming from the the open area above you that you can see high above as you look up. Um, the sound of the harpies' luring song still echoes within your brain, and then off in the distance you can see a spider with wings clinging to the side of a wall up top. It doesn't appear to actively be doing a whole hell of a lot, but you can hear it skittering around, and you can see the collection of webs kind of crisscrossing the gap. What do you want to do?
About how far away from me is this spider again?
I guess this depends. I forgot which little token you are. Which one's you? The little girl roll one, right?
Yeah, the little girl next to the dragon.
Then you're however many square feet that one is, or how many feet that one is. Where's the distance thing? You're 35 feet away, but that's 35 feet to its location directly underneath it, and then it's 30 feet up. So you're about 65 feet away. Currently, it's minding its own damn business until you probably shoot it.
I am not going to shoot it. I sort of want to cast Hunter's Mark on it just so I can keep an eye on where it's at as we continue through this area. I think I will do that.
What does your Hunter's Mark look like? Please don't say a big giant red arrow.
It's like a little green, like emerald symbol up above, hovering up above. Kind of like when you play The Sims, how the characters have that little green thing above their head.
Oh, that is much better than an arrow. That's much better than a red arrow. Thanks for that. All right, so that little, you guys see this little, you see this little icon thing appear, Sims icon appear above them, marking it, which lets you track it. I think that gives you like advantage on tracking it and stuff too, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to do? You still have movement, and I think that's a bonus action, so you still have an action. The
Yeah.
sounds and the
Let's do-
howls of the harpies kind of bounce off the caverns in the distance. You can hear skittering about, the flapping of wings echoing.
I think back this way is the way to go up, right?
It's a good question.
Yeah, when we were up there earlier, we realized it was higher up, but we didn't want to split the party, and Clarice was down fighting lower.
Yeah. I was fighting a lot of shit. I'm missing a lot of blood. My fur's all goddamn burned.
That's funny. So what's the plan? You gonna move your character? You gonna?
Yeah, I think I'll just move.
He must be a Tauren because he wants to move.
I get it.
But all right. Can you control your token? Can you move it?
You know, I'll tell the
Guess
group to let's go up above, and then I'll move over to here.
Okay. So he's not asking you where you guys think you should go. He's just stalking that way. So as you meander this way, the sound of beating wings gets a little closer as you move towards a set of stairs leading up to where one of the harpy had carried you previously. You still have a bonus action. Do you want to dash and go farther? Or do you want to ready an action? You want to cast a
I thought I used
spell?
my bonus action for the hunter's mark.
You did, but you just moved. You still have a regular action. Which is
Okay.
usually an attack or, come on, baby girl, or something along those lines. Or you can dash, which doubles your movement, or dodge in case you get attacked to get a disadvantage. Which one of those actions sounds interesting? Defensively or more aggressive?
I'll do something. I'll hold my action, and then if anything comes at me, I'll attack
Use an arrow?
If yeah,
Any enemy, right?
yeah.
Okay. All right. So your Dane, you see Darax kind of point out to the creature crawling on the wall. He kind of just waves his finger a little bit and then disappears around the corner, saying he's going to head up top. What does Dane Fireforge do?
Dane Fireforge walks over next to his toasty, burnt up dwarven brethren, pulls out a flask and goes, "Drink up, brother," and hands him a healing potion because he's looking a little toasty. And
Yeah, because I don't think you guys took a. Did we give you the benefit of a short rest last time? I don't think so, but I don't.
I
know.
don't think you did. No.
We stopped staring at a spider and said, "We'll call it there." So
You're standing just like, fuck that.
yeah. So now, are you still on fire? Should I use my action to put you out?
I don't think I used I don't think I used my bonus action to do a DC 10 Dex to put it out. No, I don't think I got the chance.
Yeah, I think we ended pretty quickly, so we can safely assume he's probably still burning.
So
yeah, probably still on fire. Just
in that case, actually, I will use my prestidigitation to put out a small campfire.
I'm equivalent.
I like that. So how do you envision your prestidigitation looking as it does this? Does it just kind of suck it up, or does it like poof with some water or something?
No, he is going to as all of his spells, he has a blue light that comes from his axe, and then you hear the sound of like a mug of ale being poured. out of a tap, but it's actually just gonna be it looks like water like coming out of the end of his battle axe, and I just douse him. But if you were in an inn hearing a tap being pulled, that's the sound.
Oh, nice.
Okay, nice. I like that.
And just hose him
cool.
down.
All right.
Meanwhile, Klaus is just completely drenched. Just, I am fine.
And then I use the rest of my movement to follow the ranger. 5, 10, 15. That's as far as I get. That's good for me.
All right. Claris, you're little smoking right now. You got the stuff kind of put out thanks to your buddy Dane. The echoes of the siren song bounce off the wall. What? Oh. You have a 3, not a 13. So, I need everyone as this music begins to.
Damn it!
Wait, how many people did somebody have their ears plugged? I don't remember who did that.
Lewis
was
had
that
his
the
ears
bard?
plugged.
Lewis.
Yeah.
I was relying on the fire.
Okay.
And I don't think it was helping you at all anyway, so.
It was actually. Every time I failed, it knocked me out.
It kept him from being
it kept me from staying enchanted.
It's almost like an extra save because you do the regular save, then the fire.
It's like because I took the fire at the beginning of my round, and then I did the save at the end.
Oh, okay. Well, you probably needed to be put out.
But yeah, like I'm at 11 health. I needed a fire gun first.
All right, so
I'm perfectly fine. Okay.
I need everyone to give me a wisdom saving throw. As a sound of alluring intoxication draws you in.
Oh, crud.
Let's see. Yeah, that's just a straight 20. I have no bonuses to this.
Deratrix, Dane.
Okay, so wisdom save.
Yeah.
Let me double check what. All right. So I rolled an 11, I rolled a 9, which I'm pretty sure is a fail.
That's pretty accurate.
Okay, so as a reaction to failing a saving throw, I'm going to use, and I forget the name of the feature, but I have the War Wizard feature that lets me use my reaction to give myself +4 on a failed save, which will bring me up to 13.
That is cool. So as this song begins to worm its way into your head, you quickly snatch at the weaves and put up a ward to enhance your defenses, and the song begins to get muffled, and you succeed.
All right, so for my next turn, I can only cast cantrip spells. That's the trade-off. I can do this one every round, but it requires my reaction, and I give up leveled spells for a turn.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
That's punishing, but if it keeps you from being controlled by the enemy, is worth it.
Yeah. I can do that, or I can give myself +2 to armor class. So
that is cool as hell. I like that.
That's War Wizard, the War Wizard feature. All right.
Deratrix has got a 16, and also I was wondering if for my action for my last turn, if I could just use a potion instead, potion of healing.
It has already passed 2 people, so you're shit out of luck. Sorry, bro.
Hold my action.
So Deratrix, once again, the enchanting, alluring song as it echoes off the cavernous walls. You're kind of getting used to it. You kind of shake your head and slam it up against the side of a wall there to keep you from taking over. Your little Drake pet kind of nuzzles against you and helps shake you loose. All right, Claris.
Yeah. I am way too crispy to pay attention to that song.
He's feeling the bird.
Yes. Anyway, I think I should probably follow the buddies there. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can you see my mouse wedges currently, Justin?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which number are you? I can see all of them.
I'm player 2. Is this
Okay.
a space I can actually be at, or is that just?
Sure, why not?
Just want to make sure.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you a hard time about that.
I'm gonna move over there, and then I'm gonna reach behind me at near the base of my tail into one of my bags, and take out a healing potion and just use an action for that. Interact and an action.
All right, wonderful. So the song kind of continues, but it's become a dull noise you've become numb to at this point. What do you do, Darastrix?
Let's see. Gonna try moving.
Oh, thank God I'm good
now. Over here.
Max healing does help.
Nice.
Right.
And then I'm gonna just peer around the corner here just to get an idea of what's going on.
There we go.
All right. And as soon as you peer around the corner, you can see the shriveled, feathered harpy kind of just singing her song nonchalantly. You also can spot several of the blood ravens kind of moving about. I wouldn't say aimlessly, but in two little flocks, almost swaying to the song of the harpy.
They're beautiful creatures. Very beautiful.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna sit here for now, and then I'm just gonna use a healing potion.
Okie dokie. You pop that cork with a guzzle it down. Go, 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 go. You can feel the warmth as it runs down your throat and warms you from the inside out. Dane.
5, 10, 15, 20, 20. I'm going to move up to here. Can't see shit.
You can hear the flapping of wings. You can hear the flapping of a flock. I just couldn't think of the word. A flock of birds, and you can hear a light singing echoing off the wall. It's not as potent as it was. The ward you've weaved has built your defenses up. Anything else?
I am going to take the dodge action, and although in my case it's not really dodging, I'm going to strengthen that flow and use my magic to kind of have a slightly stronger weave around me.
That your warding effect?
That's my dodge action flavor.
That is so cool.
I hate that they call it dodge. Like I want to
go
back to
it should just be defense or something.
Yeah, total defense like in 4th edition. Because I'm not dodging shit. Yeah,
you're just being. Sometimes you're more aware. Sometimes you're putting your shield out in front. Sometimes you're weaving an arcane barrier. I agree. I think dodge is a stupid name.
Yeah.
All right.
It just be defensive maneuver or something.
Yeah, like you said, in 4th edition it was total defense, which covers everything, right?
Yeah.
All right. Hang on a second here. Let me move that around some. So a group of the things begin flying towards and sharing the square and start just striking and trying to peck and devour right at both Darastrix and his Drake as they viciously attack. Where's the thing here? You can feel their piercing beaks as they dig their beak into your open spots. They hit your armor a couple different places. Your Drake is snapping left and right and trying to gobble up as many as it can. I actually don't have the stat block for that open. Shame on me, Justin. Shame on you. Bloodhawks. Modified, of course, because I'm a douche like that. Oh, they're not as strong as I thought they were. You can't. You can literally cannot be there. You're in the way. Move. Come on. Go. All right. So one of them is going to. They're going to land a couple series of pecks and claws at you. Unfortunately, the scales protect your Drake, and it snaps and manages to get a couple of them. But it does find a few soft, squishy spots in you, and delivering a draining peck, as you can feel it draining some of your life force from you. You take 4 points of piercing damage. Deratrix.
Okay.
And Claris, what do you do?
Alrighty then. There seems to be an open spot just within reach. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 that I unfortunately cannot reach.
Yeah, that loss of 5 feet's a beast.
What the hell?
Oh, you mean?
Sorry, did I just move the wrong mini? My bad.
Yeah, that was me.
That was my bad. I was like, oh, these aren't being used. I'll move them, but yeah, one's you.
Yeah. So instead, since my rage has ended, I'm gonna move over there, and I'm gonna enter a new rage. And instead of growing out my claws, my tail specifically, the spikes on it extend out, and the scales seem to kind of dislocate as it lengthens, giving me an extra 5 feet of reach.
That's cool as hell.
Yeah.
I like that.
Which allows me to, if I see this right, I should be able to strike at those creatures from here, kind of around the corner.
They would have 3/4 truck cover.
Yeah, but it's the best I can do in this situation.
Fair enough.
If I had 30 feet speed, I would be within reach. But I'm a dwarf.
Doesn't work that way. So
Yeah.
if you're going to go ahead and attack, go ahead. That means they have a +5 bonus to their armor class.
All right. Let's go with a reckless attack then.
Right. Gonna need it, bro.
Yeah, I'm not sure I did need it. Let's see. That's a 24 to hit.
Yes.
Let's see. That's a D8.
That reckless attack is savage as hell, man.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. And it fits perfectly into the the barbarian's whole and a meat shield category.
Right.
7, 8, 9, 10. Then let's see, it was +2 rage damage at this level, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. So that's
level,
a
you
total.
guys 3, right?
3, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a total of 12. What damage did it do? Yeah, piercing damage. As my tail lashes out around the corner and impales one of them.
That is so cool. And sucks it dry and smashes it into the wall. Does it absorb anything? I imagine a scorpion tail, but that doesn't.
That's not really similar. Let me double check what it does. Like, I think it only has a defensive feature right now. It was
stronger
my bite.
At higher level. Excuse me.
Somewhat. Like, it was my bite that allowed me to absorb some hit points, but that was only like when I was below half. You grow a lashing spiny tail which deals 1d8 piercing damage on the head and has the reach property. If a creature you can see within 10 feet of you hits you with an attack roll, you can use your reaction to swipe your tail and roll a d8, applying a bonus to your AC equal to the number rolled.
That's so cool.
Oh yeah, I love it.
All right. So you weaken it a little bit. What was the total damage on that?
It was a total of 12 piercing. And then with my item interact, I'm just gonna reach into my bag and take out a health potion and then just end my turn.
So as you your tail whips around it between you and the Drake, you're able to viciously assault several of the creatures with a quick whip and slam them into the walls and quickly end the few of them that are there. They're not very strong. Just obnoxious as fuck. Anything else? That was your move, action, and bonus to rage, right?
Yeah, move, action,
All right.
and bonus. And then item interact to take the potion out of my bag.
Yep. Darastrix. You can spot this critter right in front of you. Ooh. For some reason, that's not. Steven, can you see the entire map?
Just what's within my range.
Oh, okay, that's weird. It's not from when I click on your thing, it shows me the whole map, so I'm just making sure. Okay, that's weird. Like every other token, it shows me just their range, but for you, it's yeah. All right, yeah. So, what are you gonna do? Your buddies are just one of your buddies just grew a tail and eviscerated some of the birds. Several of the bloodhawks are still surrounding you and are viciously clawing, cawing, and pecking your eyes and ears and all around your body. What are you gonna do?
I will use poison spray, and to reflavor it, I'll just have him like shoot it out of his mouth.
Ooh, that's cool. Out of your pet's mouth or yours?
My mouth.
Okay. And attempt to get these bloodhawks. Go ahead and
yeah.
What do I roll?
You must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
I got 11.
Where's my spell save DC? Oh, right there it is. It doesn't work. You had to beat a 12.
Okay, so roll damage.
Let's see, where's my D2? That'll be 10 damage, poison damage.
So you open up your maw and you kind of gargle as you upchuck a burst of this green poison bile that hits like a loud as it gets all over the birds. You see them flap and you can see their feathers just falling off till there's none left in sight, and they're just left over like a turkey dinner after Thanksgiving.
Oof.
All right, so you still have a move and a bonus action. You still are tracking the able to track the critter that you placed your enchantment on, or your hunter's mark, off in the distance. It's moving around, but doesn't appear to be moving any closer to you.
Okay.
Why did I want to say a huntsman spider?
I feel like I can use a bonus action to command my dragon to do something. Hang on.
Yep, sir can.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where his. Here it is. Oh, he can only do bite attacks.
Well, he can still like move and push and pull and interact with objects and stuff like that too.
Yeah. Let's see. What can I do with the bonus? Do I have any other bonus? No. Am I within line of sight with this harpy here?
Yes, but it's got half cover.
Okay.
Might even be more than that, but we'll go with half for now. I just thought of
move
I thought of
here.
an amazing idea.
Just to, will that give me any cover if I move over to here?
3/4, but she'll have 3/4 too from each other if you're talking ranged.
But you got enough movement to move out, shoot her, and step back
and
then
hide back. Yep.
I think I'll move here for now, and then have my dragon come up and hide over here.
Okay, I need a second. My headset's dying, so I gotta put on my speakers 1 second. Yoink. Audio. All right, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure can.
Okay, and I can hear you. Good. Come on, baby girl. Come on now, right now.
No, what did you say?
Whatever. All right, so Deratrix, you're sitting tight. Is that what you did?
Yeah, I moved over to that spot, and then I'm just staying there. I don't have anything else to use my bonus.
As you hide up against the side of the cave or the wall of the cave, I need you to give me a nature check.
Let's see, nature. That'll be 10.
So as you are pinning yourself up against this wall, you notice this kind of brown coating. That's not the rock, but as you run your finger across it and you can smell it, it reminds you, you've seen something like this before. You can't quite recall its mixture, but you know that it is remnants of a dangerous type of mold. That if you're seeing it on the walls, that means that there's more, and could potentially be hazardous to you and your allies.
I'll relay that information to my allies.
Alrighty. Dane Fireforge, you just got confirmation from your buddy that there's potentially some poisonous mold of some sort running in through these tunnels too. So to be cautious. What does Dane do?
Lovely. All right. Dane, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to make it up to here. Oop. That's weird. It's okay. It's going to make me do it piecemeal. It's giving me like collision errors just trying to move straight there.
Yeah. Just my bad.
No, that's fine.
I didn't do a very good job on the walls because I did it in like 10 minutes.
Well, no, like even if I moved the mini around, or the token around it, because I think I was trying to go in a straight line, like beginning to end point, was through the wall. I'm guessing. I don't know. So
yeah,
did a piecemeal and it worked.
Yeah, there's a wall inside of here, like this area.
And seeing that there's another harpy, and also seeing that she's up in the air, he is going to light up his axe again. And as he swings it, a small blast of fire will launch from the edge of the axe and attempts to burn her with a. What's my modifier for spell? 17 to hit.
Yes.
Have spell. Where's my D10? That's a percentage dice. Good enough. 10. 10 points of fire damage.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
You release a streaking bolt of flame that slams into her. She kind of does a ah! And then you can see a murderous stare remains fixed and pressured against you. The need to kill is clear, with murderous strikes lashing out as she dashes towards you.
I'm going to smile at her and hold my axe up.
Come on. Anything else?
That'll do.
All right, and she will now swoop in. With a loud chorus of music begins playing once again. This first one is going to deliver an attack directly against you for a 18.
18 hits. That's my first time being hit.
That sounds like a challenge. You better be careful.
just a
For 8 points of slashing damage for the first attack.
Jesus.
And she's going to do a 11 to for the next attack, which I don't think is going to hit. So she swoops in after you've blasted her. The smell of burning meat still and feathers still kind of coming off of her body with a little bit of sizzle as she's viciously slashing and clawing at you. Your arcane barriers holding back some of it, but some of it penetrating and cracking under the force.
Should have used my reaction. Oh well.
Oh well. You can use your reaction now, can't you?
Well, no, I should have used my reaction to make her not hit. But I don't know, it's too late after you tell me the damage and everything.
I'm willing. What's the ability say?
You react to let me exact wording. When you are hit by an attack or you fail a saving throw, you can use your reaction to gain +2 to your AC. So
it doesn't say anything about needing to know before it hits or anything, right? Is what it sounds like. Because normally it said there's a line that says you must make.
No, it does not have that. It says
okay. So I will go ahead and allow you to do that then.
All right. Well, good, because I don't want to take that damage. So as she comes in viciously slashing at me, as I'm smiling at her, and then she just comes in, and right before it can hit me, deflects off of a blue barrier emanating from me and my axe.
And you can see the anger and frustration as she's swinging wildly and just can't penetrate. Meanwhile, this other one in the back begins singing an enchanting song. Everyone give me a wisdom save.
Oh boy. Okay, I think a 13 passes.
Yeah.
All right, good.
14.
Yep.
Yeah, it was my charisma and intelligence was a minus.
Dare Strix got a nat 20 for a total of 22.
Woo-hoo. All right, so this one begins singing its song. The song is echoing off of the walls in the area. And you guys at this point are beginning to kind of recognize it and are having an easier time fighting it off, though it still haunts you a little bit, the alluring urge to run into the arms like a lover long lost. But you're able to shrug it off pretty quickly. Claris.
Yee.
Yeet.
With a drumbeat of my own heart, humped up on adrenaline ringing in my ears, the enchanting song has no effect. As I walk on through here, coming up, and let's see, what was your name? Yeah, Dane. I'm already holding one of my health potions, and looking at this harpy, I just go, hold this. And as I lash out with my tail, I don't want to break that potion. Let's see. Reckless attack, here we go. Thank God I reckless attacked. From a 1 to a 20. What does that give me? How did that work again?
You used reckless, so whichever's higher.
No, not that. I'm forgetting how we did the crits in this stuff again.
Oh, it's maximum damage, and then roll your damage again.
Thanks.
So instead of just rolling double dice, you automatically max normal and then get a boost on top of it. But the enemies get that too, so it sucks and it's cool at the same time.
Yeah, it's absolutely wonderful. Let's see. +3, +2.
It's great till it happens to you. Then it's less wonderful.
Oh, yeah. So let's say 21 piercing as my tail lashes out over my buddy's shoulder, right into her leg, and slicing a little up to her abdomen.
How much damage did you say? I'm sorry.
21 piercing.
Woo! You see her body kind of droops a little bit as her wings are flailing back and forth. And you lock eyes as you notice this creature's murderous intent goes to one for just a moment, a flicker of fear. As she begins to her wings as they beat are trembling as if she's struggling to hold herself up.
Nice. And just as a final thing, I'm using my last 5 feet of movement to get between my buddies here and go right under where she is, look up at her and just go, come on.
Oh yeah, so did she come down all the way down to our level, or because it still says plus 20 feet? And I didn't think she was that high up anymore.
Oh yeah, I didn't change that. My bad.
Yeah. So like basically, I'm right under her, like as if I'm waiting for her to drop. Just come on.
I don't even remember where the hell that setting is.
Right click.
Is it right click?
I don't know. There's a bunch of
yeah,
things
you're
that pop
right.
up when you right click.
Oh
There we go.
There is a right click.
This one should actually be up. Because when they use their ability, they try to stay out of. When they sing, they stay out of range. It's only when they're done singing and you don't get caught by it that they come down and strike you. All right, so you viciously have wounded this one. She's hurting. She seems to be struggling to hold herself up. Is there anything else Claris can do?
I only have my bonus, but nothing else at the moment.
Okay. Deratrix. This harpy looks to be struggling to stay up. Another one in the distance is continuing its song, and just within your vision, you spot the spider in the distance.
Okay, I will. This harpy that's next to me, is that within 5 feet of me?
Yep.
Okay. Now let me see. I will use my primal savagery cantrip to deal acid damage to her.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Attack roll. That would be that'll be a 16 to hit.
Yes.
All right, and then that's a D10. Oh man, that's 2 acid damage.
As you is that the one you're spewing out of your mouth?
No, that one it makes my claws and teeth sharper, and then they drip with acid.
All right. As you're swiping at this creature, it's flailing left and right in its battle against Claris, and you're not able to get good purchase. Where did Claris's character go?
He's under the
harpy.
Or his thing is covering the harpy, but he moved under it because the harpy was lower.
Yeah, that's my bad. I'm gonna move you a little bit. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's confusing me. All right. So
just gotta remember that I'm under.
As it's flailing back and forth because it's striking viciously at Dane, and Claris comes out from the side and delivers a blast or a smash with its tail. All the frantic moving left and right, you're not able to get purchase, and you barely just scrape across some of its wings, a couple feathers, popping out under the tss of the acid.
My Drake says I can deal 1d6 extra damage when it's close to me.
Yep.
So I'm rolling for that right now.
Okay.
That's 1 extra damage of acid.
And after you swipe in frustration, not being able to get good purchase, you bellow and roar, and some of this poison just kind of, is it acid or poison? It's poison, right?
Acid.
Okay, this acid kind of spews out of your mouth when you bellow. All right. Anything else?
I think that's all.
Dane Fireforge. This thing is thrashing left and right. It's getting beat by a tail, smashed by fire, and clawed at with poison. What are you gonna do?
Well, it was so kind enough to bring itself to my axe. I will light up my axe as I booming blade, and with a two-handed slash, 18 on the die is definitely a hit. So have a D10, which is 9 plus 2 is 11 points of slashing damage.
How does it end?
It comes down and it slashes at me and it gets beat by the tail and it's recovering from the acid. I say that works, and I bring my axe overhead and down and just cleave it right through the face. Just you're done.
That's awesome. I love it. And it kind of just flails and screams in pain as you cleave it, and its body crumbles out of the air to the ground like a sack of potatoes.
And I just heave my axe out of its head and look up the next one and smile.
The thing looks down at you, and while it's always in motion, you can see it nervously picking at something with its fingers at the end on its hand. You can see that its eyes darting from you back around, almost as if it's looking for some sort of help. It screams and yells in this screeching noise. Is that everything for you?
That is what I got.
All right. And almost in response to this bellow, this creature flies from the side, and this giant winged spider tries to latch onto you. I need you to give me a contested. Where is my stat block? God dang it! A contested grapple check. Whew.
Grapple for me.
Yes, you have to beat either athletics or acrobatics. You have to beat a 17.
Train in athletics.
Oh wait, it's got expert. It's got expert grappler feature.
That's nice. No. that was a 3 plus 4. That's a 7.
Oh, it just got a big, serious, good hold of you.
Yep.
And as soon as it does that, I gotta adjust this height. It immediately flies up 20 feet because that's all the movement it's got now. Why does it say 30? You sunk. And you will get an op attack from that, Claris, as it gets a hold of him.
Let's try get that. Let's see. That is
That's so annoying.
21.
It's got a hold of you. Yes.
Let's see. Oof. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. That's only 7 piercing.
So is that with your tail?
Yeah.
Your tail comes out and smashes into its mandible. No, that's wrong, Justin. What is the bottom part of a spider? Damn it.
Abdomen.
Is it abdomen?
Yeah.
I know it's not mandible. That's the thing.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Yes. Because the spider is 2 parts: the abdomen and the cephalothorax.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
The cephalothorax is the one the legs are attached to.
So you you smash into it with your in its abdomen, and so which parts the spider web stuff come out of?
The abdomen.
Okay. And some
specifically the
white sticky stuff kind of drizzles like attached to your tail as it recoils, going from the spider to you as you pull some of its webbing out of its abdomen area. It's got a hold of him and flies straight up into the air with your friend, and begins. Go ahead. What?
Oh, I was just reacting.
Okay. When that happens, it's going to twist and turn so that it's getting ready to fly away and carry your buddy away. And then the harpy is going to slide in viciously and start clawing and striking. That is a 22 to hit.
Let me see.
And
there is a chance. I'm gonna use my reaction here. See if I
you already did for the op attack.
Oh yes, I forgot. Sorry, I mixed up my reactions.
No, it's okay.
Who did she attack?
You.
Yeah, okay.
So as this thing flew up, it met her in the air. So you're being held by a flying spider as this harpy begins to viciously attack Dane Fireforge with her savage claws. You can see her anger and nervousness and fear all kind of enveloped on her dark features. For 10 points of slashing damage for the first attack. And the second one is going to miss with a 2 on the die.
10 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, I actually rolled max damage. It's 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, that I'm learning that as cool as this guy is, and having all the high armor class and the ability to boost my armor class and everything is great, but he still is a wizard for hit points.
For hit points, yeah. But like I said, you've only been hit twice so far. In the other one,
once really, I canceled the one.
Yeah.
But if I hadn't canceled it, I'd be unconscious right now because both of those hits were more than half my life.
Yeah. But I wouldn't go for a jump spell right now.
As this thing is carrying your buddy away, you can see that it's dripping. This white fluid is dripping out of its body. What are you going to do, Claris? They're 20 feet above you.
Well, what I wouldn't do for a jump spell right now. I can jump 17 without a check, but a 20 is going to require a check. Yeah, the idea I had was to try and jump up and grapple the spider. Just to hang on, if nothing else.
It definitely would not have been able to fly away.
Yeah. Am I gonna have to roll athletics to try and get up there properly?
Well, I think that there's so by static default, a high jump, you can leap into the air number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
3 plus strength? Oh,
strength modifier.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
that's not strength score. Yeah, so I will allow 20 feet is really high. So I don't know that I'm going to let you try to vertically jump unless you've got some sort of tool or assistance, because that's a high jump. If normally you can only jump, what is your strength? 6 feet. You're talking about trying to jump 4 times your normal height, and I don't know that a regular.
I mixed up my long jump with my high jump.
Yeah, I have done that. I had to pull it up because I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah.
So it's 15 feet above him. It's 20 feet up, right? So it's 15 feet above
off
him.
The ground. So
if you jump 5 feet, you're within 10. You're within reach of your tail to at least attack it.
Oh shit!
That is true.
That is true.
Yeah. if I jump 5, I can reach it with my tail, and I can. Does that mean I can grapple it with my tail?
I don't know. Is your tail? I don't think it's prehensile.
No.
It is actually the way I'm using it right now. I mean,
right, the way you're using it versus what the mechanic was intended is not the same.
I mean, think of it this way: I'm attacking with it, and I'm actively defending myself with this tail, and the tail transforms when I rage specifically. I would think it would be prehensile.
Usually, if you can grapple with a weapon or something, it calls that out. But
yeah,
as much as it harms me for you to not be able to grab it.
Like I understand that with a weapon. I mean, if I'm able to grapple with a sword, that'd be really weird.
What is your class?
This is an active part of my body. My subclass and what was it called again?
Path of the Beast.
Yeah, Path of the Beast. Thank you. Keep forgetting that name. Like
we'll see what the internet says.
Path of the Beast.
Because I'm liable to say no, but I also think it would be dope if you jumped and whipped that shit with your tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he can hit it.
Yeah, he can definitely hit it.
You grow a lashing spiny tail which deals 1d8 piercing damage on a hit and has the reach property.
Right, but that's still not.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm going to allow it for this just because I don't want your wizard to die. Because I feel like if this thing dies in the air and it drops you, you'll probably fall to your death.
Well, if he drops it in the air, if he hits it and kills it in the air, I'm still
going to drop you. All right, go ahead. You still have to make a grappling check though, but you'll have to forego your regular attack. But I'll allow it for now, and because I don't really know the ruling and I don't want to spend too much time looking it up. But I am going to write that down.
Is it gonna beat a 25?
I don't even know if it can. Let me check. It can't even on a crit. So
yeah, because that's the max I can get.
So when you grapple something, its speed becomes 0, which means everything in the air falls. So you're both gonna take 3 and 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you come crashing down to the ground. So here's the question.
So here's my question.
I would be actively trying to put my body between him and the ground, so a slight cushion.
Dude, it's not Christmas yet, man. You can't have everything.
I said what I was trying. I didn't say what I would succeed.
So the question is, if I feather fall myself, and it's grappled onto me, does it get the benefit of that feather fall?
I would say yes, because he grappled it, but he didn't break its grapple. Well, I guess
because that's the thing is I don't worry about falling unless I've used my no reaction or no spells reaction recently, and I haven't. So
which you haven't this round. So, I would say as long as it's got a hold of you, it would slow you both down.
Yeah,
I would think. I think that's a fair assumption to make.
Of course. Yeah.
Like just because I grab its thorax doesn't mean its legs will suddenly let go of you.
Right. So I guess you can use it and it would slow both of your descent, not just yours, is what I'm going to go with for now.
Because 7 is exactly enough to put me at 0. That's what I got.
So then you're going to have to use your thing to slow it so you take no damage.
Yep.
Otherwise, the creature won't take damage either, but that's okay. Your buddies can shoot it.
Yeah.
I just take 3.
Well, you grappled it. You don't take anything either.
Oh. That's true.
I mean, if we're all...
Yeah, you jumped. They fell. There's a difference.
Well, yeah, he jumped and grappled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. I just heard take damage, and I just went, damage.
No, because in my mind, you jumped, you wrapped your hands around it, you grappled it, and you brought it down, and that slammed it to the ground along with your buddy. Because technically, when your speed becomes 0 and you're in the air, you fall to the ground, period.
Yeah.
But I don't know that applies for the person grappling. And that's the ruling I'm going to go with now. So the question is are you going to slow your descent so you don't go unconscious?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're slowly coming down, for a moment, it feels like you're holding onto a balloon as it slowly drifts to the ground as your tail pulls it in. All right. That was both monsters' attacks. Okay. Claris, it is your turn. You've got a hold of this thing. It's flailing wildly. There's white gook dripping out of its abdomen where your tail stabbed it.
The jump attack was his turn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. I'm an idiot. Daratrix. It is your turn. You just saw your buddy almost get taken away by a flying spider, which is a new thing for you. And it is now grappled. It's got your buddy Dane grappled while Claris grapples it, and then there's a harpy 20 feet above. What are you going to do? This clusterfuck.
Oh, yeah. It's just a big ball of grapple.
Move over here, and I will use my poison spray on the spider.
Now, remember, this spider still has your hunter's mark. So
I know.
I think if you, I don't know what the details, if it's attack roll, if you just do damage, but don't forget about that.
Yeah, it does extra damage to it.
Yeah, it does extra damage.
Yeah, I know that, but you have to hit it with like an attack roll or just any attack?
Hang on. Let me look at it.
He has to hit it with anything.
So the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack.
Weapon attack, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I
then
thought it was weapon, but I couldn't remember.
So that wouldn't work for my poison spray, then,
No,
would it?
you would have to stab it or shoot it, or punch it, or kick it, or
Well, then,
or bite it.
Those aren't. I forget. Unarmed isn't classified as weapons on the weapon table, so
I will.
That's a stupid decision, in my opinion.
You know
Really
what?
is.
I will use my bite attack.
I'm certain that classified as natural weapons, so I think that'll also trigger your hunter's mark.
After all, it's a natural weapon.
And let's see. 50.
You guys are gonna love this, I promise.
That'll be 18 to hit.
That's gonna do it.
Shit. Oh well. That will be 3 points of damage total.
Ooh, nice.
And then I get 3 temporary hit points because I just use my. So I'm going to be using my bonus action to use my Hungry Jaws, which if I successfully make a bite attack, it gives me 3 temporary hit points.
Okay.
I love Hungry Jaws.
That's pretty cool.
It's amazing flavor.
So as how does it end?
Oh my
Derek
God, wept.
is just gonna.
He's like, what the hell?
Derek is gonna bite its head and rip it off.
It's awesome.
That is awesome. I love that.
Here comes the webbing.
So I looked it up just because that was the way you were phrasing that was weirding me out. Yeah. So unarmed strike is classified as a weapon attack for the purposes of weapon attack effects. So it does trigger a hunter's mark. It does trigger any other special feature that says.
Is that a sage advice?
That is Jeremy Crawford. Sage advice.
Because I thought it was not on the weapons table, so the reason why it doesn't trigger smite attacks.
Yeah, the errata was that they took it off there, but the Jeremy Crawford says every attack in D&D is either a weapon attack or a spell attack. If an attack isn't one of those types, it's the other. An unarmed strike isn't a spell attack; it is therefore a weapon attack.
Oh. So why can't you smite with it?
I wasn't aware you could not smite with it.
To my knowledge, you can't, but I could be mistaken.
I think that's just something people have come to the conclusion of, but no one's confirmed in any way.
He goes on to say an unarmed strike is a weapon attack because the rule on unarmed strike says they're weapon attacks. So whatever,
They were removed from the weapons table. That's interesting.
The only exception he says is that for grapple, they are special melee attacks, not a weapon or spell attack.
And you still have features that are melee attacks versus melee weapon attacks too. There it is. Got it. Okay. All right. So how does it end?
He's gonna put his jaws around the spider's head, bite down, and rip off the head.
And as you got your jaws clamped on this thing, it flails wildly. It's fear-filled in its eyes, and it does whatever it can, and it sends its gooey white stuff spewing in all directions all at once.
I knew it. We got a bukkake.
It's not bukkake. It's a death throw web, okay?
Look. The same thing, just more sticky.
Jesus. You nasty, bro.
And then after my turn, my dragon will use its action to move over by me.
Well, it might not be able to. I need everyone to give me it says webs. I need you to succeed a DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
I think I succeed that. Let's see, did I have a... No, okay, I did not have a minus. That's a 16 on me.
I got a 13. And yeah.
Don't forget your pet.
Yeah. My pet got a 21.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I was too busy looking up rules on unarmed weapon attacks because you got
Me too.
distracted. You said I'd make a dex save. Is that what I'm?
Yeah.
missing?
DC 12.
Okay. DC 12. I got 3.
Yeah, I was
That dies
I was a
one.
bit too busy looking at the form of the beast feature, which gives me my weapons. I almost missed the whole roll thing.
He says the reason smite doesn't work with unarmed strikes is because smite requires a weapon.
But if an unarmed strike is a weapon attack,
yeah, that's weird because what he's saying in this thing it doesn't match with.
Right. Anyways,
All
so
right,
what
I'm
was
gonna
your
roll this up later.
what is yeah, right? What is Dane Fireforge's save?
He failed miserably.
Okay. So he is restrained.
Cool.
And additionally, each creature that starts its turn in the webs or enters them for the first time must make the save again. Or fail if be restrained. Give me a nature check if you are proficient in it. The ranger can do it whether they're proficient or not.
I am proficient. Yeah. Let's see.
I am not. I have a -1, in fact.
Damn. I got a 6.
You recall your experience with webbings that they're sticky. They come from spider-like creatures, and they are flammable and can be destroyed by flames pretty easily. But that's about all you're able to recall.
Is it time to set myself on fire again?
All right.
Unfortunately, if you're getting stuck, you can always flame these things.
Unfortunately, the harpy failed its save too, so its flapping stopped and it's just hanging in the air, trying to pull this sticky gooiness that has just filled the whole area up.
One of us.
Oh, it's in the air, stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah, because it's a cube. It's not just on the ground. It goes in all directions, and it happens to be
the web is holding it up, so it's not. Okay, I was hoping it was just going to wrap up its wings and make it fall, but oh well.
No, it got restrained right where it's at. All right, and
the whole party.
The bellowing sound of the screeching harpy is like nails on a chalkboard as it realizes it's helpless. Shit, whose turn was it? Who just went? Darastrix just went because he killed the spider. I was so engrossed in the unarmed strike thing that I forgot where we were at. All right, Dane Fireforge, you are locked and stuck in place and with this gooey, sticky white stuff all over you. It's in your beard and shit.
Oh.
You know how long it's going to take to get that shit out?
A form of the beast can smite with his claws.
Yeah, because
they count as simple melee weapons. Right? Yeah, they count as simple melee weapons for me.
All right, so I am restrained. So my speed is 0. I have disadvantage on attacks. Attacks against me have advantage.
Yep. You can use your action to try to break free, or you can try to attack it to do damage.
And Darastrix has told everyone that fire can help people with the webbing.
He also said it's sticky.
I definitely can do fire, but I'm not going to burn it till I'm out of it because I don't want to be burned by it.
Only I am dumb enough to do that.
Yeah, I don't have the hit points to pull it off.
You get out of there. He's like, I can light you on fire to get you out. It worked for me.
Just, shit, my rage is going down and I'm stuck. Alchemist fire.
That is so genius. I would have never thought of that.
Does this stuff count? Does this webbing count as an object that is worn or carried?
Fuck, I don't know. Hang on. I would say no.
I'd say it counts as terrain at this point.
Yeah, okay. I wouldn't say it's something being worn or carried. So if you Misty Step or some shit out of it, I would consider that acceptable.
Oh no, that's Firebolt. And whether or not I can just burn the shit off. All right, but I have a disadvantage.
You can light it on fire, that's for sure.
Yeah. I want to get out of this shit, but I don't have anything.
Just keep in mind that it is flammable, which means that you'll likely catch fire too, and maybe a lot of other stuff.
You gotta be ruining my fun for, bro.
Look, I don't want the wizard to die. I like him.
I've lost more than one character trying to free themselves from a grapple of fire.
Yeah.
Brandon will tell you all about it.
I was to say, yeah, Brandon. All right, I will just. Actually, I'm gonna just settle with healing potion because I need that first and foremost. So action.
Oh yeah, I handed you my healing potion because I didn't want to break it.
I have a couple already. I don't.
Yeah, I know. I was already holding it when I went into battle because I was gonna drink it before the fight started, but then I went into battle. I was just, I don't want to break this. Here you go.
All right, I'm back to full.
Full health?
Yep.
Well, that's good. See, there's a benefit to having few hit points.
Yeah. Healing potions become a lot more.
Bonus action. The only bonus action I have is not actually going to do any good, and so yeah, I'm assuming it takes an action to break the web.
Yep. Well, to attempt to free yourself.
Yeah. I'm just going to settle for that. Somebody else can deal with her.
The creature caught in the web attempts to free itself. Unfortunately, it is unable to do so as it's flailing, and it lets out a just terrifying screeching noise. One that you haven't heard yet. And as it does, you see a harpy in the distance appear, one that looks different than the rest. It has feathers coating around its head, almost like a crown. It's got a steep hawk like nose going down and has massive talons, twice the size of the ones you've been fighting. Its feathers and its wings are twice as big. While it's still technically a medium creature, it seems more massive. And it begins to answer the call of the. Where is the shit? There's so many tabs open, Justin. I guess I don't need that one anymore. We close that. Hang on a second. Alrighty. There it is. I found it. Oh, geez. All right. And it bellows and screams. And as it does, the entire area just begins to almost tremble as debris and stuff almost answers the resonance of this thing's voice, and the area begins to have debris falling from the sides of the walls and rolling down like an avalanche. I need everyone to give me a dexterity saving throw from this lair action.
Shit. And if you're webbed, you have
disadvantage. You're webbed, you're disadvantage. Yeah.
Cool.
That's a 9.
That's a 6.
Dershik's got a 15.
Oh, wait.
All right.
No, this is something I can see, so I have advantage. That's a 10?
If you failed, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as rock chunks and I don't want to say boulders, but like hail-sized chunks just come falling down, raining down debris on top of you with loud thud and smacking. If you succeeded on a DC, the DC is 14. If you succeeded, you take half as much damage.
Did say 8?
What was that damage?
It's 7 damage on a fail, half as much on a success, rounded down.
Let's see.
Never seen a harpy with a lair action, have you?
Nope. But everything gets different when matriarchs arrive.
And that is the entrance of the critter. So we will move on to Claris. You are this area is around you is caught in webbing with the traking and trembling of the boulders and stuff. The movement of the webbing causes you to get caught at the start of your turn. You must succeed a dexterity saving throw or become restrained.
I'm so glad I was raging for that rock thing before, because alright, that is a 7.
You are restrained as you turn to see this bellowing beast that almost looks like a cross between a harpy and some sort of owl. And you get caught in the webbing during the process. And I think, that's at the start of when you start your turn there, you have to make the save too. Yes.
Yeah.
Or you enter it for the first time.
Yeah. How far am I from this other harpy here that's also caught?
She's 20 feet in the air.
Damn it.
She's stuck there. Or you mean the new one?
No. The new one's way out of my reach.
Yeah. No, she's 20 foot stuck and she just can't move. She failed her check to break, so she's still stuck in it. And she took damage from the bludgeoning stuff falling from the sky.
Let me see now. I have hand axes. Are my arms free enough to reach behind me to get a hand axe to throw?
That depends on the text for restrain now, doesn't it?
Yes.
So it says that your movement is 0, and your attacks have disadvantage. Attacks against you have advantage. So I would assume you could still make attacks.
Yeah, you can still do stuff then. Yep.
I'm gonna try and throw a hand axe at this harpy that's stuck 20 feet from me.
Okay, that'll be
a disadvantage.
Yep.
Go. I think that's still.
Is that off? That's offset by your reckless, though, isn't it?
If you use
reckless only for melee, I think. Let's see. When you first attack on your turn. No, just your first attack. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't think it matters if it's ranged or melee or not.
Yeah, it's just first attack. So yeah, that was offset. Thankfully. Let's see. There's my hand axe. No, that's my strength version. Okay, +4. So that is a 17 to hit.
That'll do it.
Yeah. It's pretty good, because otherwise it would have been a 6. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. Let me see the rules for the rage damage.
Man, I knew the webbing would be inconvenient, but damn.
Yeah, that's 8 slashing damage as the axe flies, as I throw the axe and it flies and kind of catches part of her wing.
She kind of lets out a squeal at the pain as she's struggling to free herself. Anything else?
I can't do anything else this turn except reach into my bag and take out an alchemist fire. And that's all I can do.
How many of those fuckers do you have?
This is my last one.
Say, how much gold did you give him to start?
Top of the initiative, the creature begins to bellow and roar and scream again, and the area around once again begins to tremble. Everyone give me a dexterity saving throw. You take 6 points of damage on a fail, 3 on a success. DC 4.
This is not good.
It's the rocks.
Yeah, they're just falling pebbles. It's her lair action. So I used it to introduce it on her turn when she entered, and then it'll be at the start of every at initiative 20 at every combat round.
So that's a 14. The DC was, I don't remember.
14.
Oh, okay. Meets beats, so I get half that. That's 3. Then it's halved again due to resistance. So that's
1.
2? Oh, 1, okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it went up
That
or
was
down.
6 damage if you failed.
Yep. Bludgeoning.
Yeah. Okay, so I only took 1 damage, thankfully. I love barbarians. So fun.
Yeah, I bet you do. How is Deratrix, did you fail? And
Yeah.
Dane also failed miserably.
All right, so the area around you is being just hammered with these, baseball-sized stones as they are rumbling and rolling off the sides of the wall in the overarching areas around you as this thing just continues to scream and bellow, shaking the area you're in. The area obviously resonates really well with this creature's voice. What are you gonna do, Deratrix?
I love danger.
Am I too close for bow and arrow attack?
No.
No.
Harpy there for 20? If not, then that's what I'll do.
No, you talking about the one that's stuck in the webbing in here with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can shoot her.
Okay.
Did you ever? You didn't move your hunter's mark, did you?
I don't think I did.
Yeah, you have to use a bonus action to move
But I
it.
think you can still use your bonus action this round to do it.
I'll use my bonus action first to move my hunter's mark, and then I'll use my longbow for an attack.
Okay.
And that is 19 to hit.
Yep.
You didn't miss much, weapon killer. We just got bukaked by some spider webs and now are being pounded by some rocks.
Bukaki by a spider.
5 piercing damage, and then with my dragon, he gives me 4 acid damage.
So you, so how much damage? Just give me a total.
Total of 9.
So you quickly knock your bow, you draw back and you take aim. You concentrate, forming a mystic connection with the harpy, and a little green Sims icon appears above its head. Your shot is rewarded as a tiny nick you created ruptures in a grotesque spray of blood, painting the webbing red.
I forgot the hunter mark damage, so that's 2 more, so that's a total of 11 actually.
Good, just the people dying, the basics.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I love it. All right, so the webbing, I still need a dexterity saving throw from you at the start of your turn, or you're already caught in it, right? You're still restrained. Deratrix?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't think I actually.
At the start of your turn, you're supposed to make that save again while you're standing in it.
Okay.
Since you made no effort to get out.
That's a 7.
So as you draw your bow and you score a pristine hit, you celebrate as you look at your Drake Warden and turn in excitement and get caught in the webbing as the rocks and boulders are beginning to kind of cause it to change its shape and go, limp in some areas. Don't you hate that? All right. Dane Fireforge.
Dane needs to get out of this crap. So, I'm going to see if I can't use my axe and cut my way out.
Go ahead.
Is it a check? Or
hang on a second. I'm reading it again because even though I read it like 5 times already, I did forget. A creature restrained on the webs can use its action to make a strength check, or you can attempt to attack it. So you can either break it, or you can try to cut through it.
I am going to try to cut through it.
All right, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Battle axe attack, +4, 19.
So you're able to cut yourself free, and destroy a section of the webbing where you're at. So that is now a free square. I probably should find a way to represent that, but I really don't want to. So, so the square you're in is no longer sticky, I guess you could say.
So but if I try to walk out of the thing, I'm gonna have to make checks again.
Yes. So when you enter it for the first time, or if you start your turn there, it's also, I think it also counts it as difficult terrain. No, it doesn't say difficult terrain at all. Oh yeah, it does. Webs are difficult terrain and lightly obscure the area. They're anchored.
All right, and it's difficult. I couldn't get out of it anyways.
With your short, stubby legs.
Well, yeah, with difficult terrain, the 25 means I can only make 2 squares.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Shit. I'm succeed or fail. I'm down the next time those rocks fall. I have 4 hit points.
It's rough.
Yep. Yeah, that getting disadvantage on your saves and then getting layer actions right on top of it is.
It sucks.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you guys would have tried to get out of there sooner, but everyone.
Yeah,
I've only been in it for 1 turn, and I healed myself. I don't know what all you were expecting. It's not,
I guess it just seems like it's more on this end. So
this is only my 2nd turn since the webbing hit. And that was my action. So all I can do is move, in which case I have to take my chances with the web again, or stand here and wait to die.
Actually, no, I can't say that.
All right. On the off chance so do we know what, like, so that those rocks falling layer action thing, like, I would say, is there a definitive area that I could tell, or does it just seem to hit everything?
In the immediate area, it looks as if the whole cavern is shaking. So if you're asking if there's anywhere safe in your view, not that you can tell. It's hard in the center of an earthquake. It's hard to tell where it starts and ends. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you want me to tell you as a DM, I'm happy to tell you there's probably safe places you could go. Or you could muffle the creature by silencing it and stopping it from shouting.
That's a level 3 spell, I think.
Yeah. Things like that would be a way to kind of deal with it. Shove a dirty sock in its mouth or something.
No, it is level 2. I just don't have it. Oh no, it's not a wizard spell. Really?
Silence isn't a wizard spell?
Bard, cleric, ranger.
Huh?
Unless this like spell app is out of date.
Damn it! Damn it! I really want to speak, but I can't because it's out of my.
Talk whatever you want. I don't care.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I'm not gonna be
you
like,
might
hey,
wanna,
asshole, shut up.
Yeah, you might wanna maybe hold your turn because I'm about to burn a whole swath of this web.
Yeah, you can say stuff like that. Hey, just hold on. I think I can get rid of it. Something like that.
Yeah.
Bard, cleric, ranger, circle, land, druid, and a couple of.
Hey, hold on, guys. I'm about to burn some bitches.
Okay. It
really isn't on the wizard spell list, is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's weird.
That seems like a crime.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Well, then wizards would be silencing other wizards, and
I know
would be very exciting.
That's for that very reason. You'd think wizards would have it because it's an anti-wizard spell. Like you've never heard of wizard
if
infighting?
Nothing else, you'd think wizards would at least sit down and go like, "All right, how do we imitate this cleric thing about what the bards do? It's a real pain against us."
All right.
Do I
So
do something like this and then
all right.
this?
Well, yeah. Either way, I don't have any I don't have a bonus action I could. Well, okay. No, that's not true. I have a bonus action I can do, and if I survive to next round. If I survive to the next round, I'll use it, and if I get knocked unconscious, it won't matter. No. Oh wait, no, because I'll lose the spell slot. All right. Shit, no.
Don't you ever?
I'll wait.
What can you do with your reaction? You can make. That doesn't help saves, does it? Just AC.
I can boost my saving throw by 4 as a reaction, and then give up my spell slots for a turn. Gotcha. I have 4 hit points. That stuff does damage even if I succeed the saving throw.
Yeah, it's
so unless you roll really low, I'm pretty much guaranteed to be knocked out on the next turn.
Well,
and
if it makes you feel better, it's only 2d4, so there's a chance.
So okay, well.
But okay. I'm not pulling my punches. All right, so
it is, yeah. No, it is what it is. No, there's really nothing I could do constructive. So.
Yep.
Holy crap!
I'm trying to think.
It's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
This creature's smart enough not to fly into the webbing on its own. So I'm trying to think of what the hell it would do. It has no real range attacks. Oh, it can sing. It's gonna sing. Where the hell did that come from?
So I'm measuring. I'm measuring the alchemist fire.
Got it.
I'm planning on my turn.
Nice. This harpy begins singing in a low, bellowing baritone voice, and I need everyone to give me a wisdom saving throw. DC 14. There we go.
Oh, thank the Lord. That's a 15.
That is a total of 20.
Nice.
Total of 21.
You guys suck. I mean, great. What about your little minion there? No, it's not a humanoid. Never mind. All right. So it begins singing this. Nobody knows the troubles I see. And the whole area, it gives you a longing to be in this thing's arms, to rush towards it, to hold it, to be one with it. You're able to struggle and shake it off, knowing that it's a trick, and you fought enough of these creatures to know that their words are hollow and empty like your last date. All right. That's it for that creature, because it's not so stupid that it'll fly into the webbing. So, what are you going to do, Clarice? What are you going to do, Clarice?
I'm gonna throw my alchemist fire exactly in that square, because that should burn the webbing all the way around me and myself.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you can see that thing I measured out. Yeah.
Do me a favor. Well, no, I guess I roll that. It says the webs are flammable. Any 5-foot cube of webs that is exposed to fire is burned away in a round, dealing 2d4 fire damage to any creature that starts its turn in the fire.
Yeah.
So that tells me that it doesn't go away until your next turn. Does that sound fair?
Yep. That sounds fair.
Is it? Are you throwing it but you're throwing it up against the wall, right? Because
yeah, I'm throwing it at the ground there so that the alchemist fire thing spreads in the 20-foot thing it has.
So it won't hit the wizard.
I'm trying to clear the web in front of the ranger and the wizard.
Yep,
and also get myself so I can contain rage.
Yeah, and it'll also get the
harpy. Yeah,
the harpy that's there. So I will say that'll take a turn to get to actually take effect. Because that's what the power says.
Yep.
So you hit it and you throw the alchemist fire. It bursts in green, and you see the flames beginning to streak across all the webbing in the area and spreading towards you at a rapid rate. You are still restrained, if I'm not mistaken.
I am. Yes.
Okay, so
that's why I included myself in the splash radius.
Okay. All right, so with that, I think that'll be damage to you as well.
Yep.
2d4.
It's a d4. The alchemist fire.
Oh yeah, I guess you're gonna take no. I'm not gonna do that. It says when the web area exposed to fire does 2d4. So you're going to take 5 points of fire damage as it's spreading along and begins burning through the sticky, gooey bukkake webbing. What are you gonna do, Daratrix?
I gotta make a dex save for the webbing, right?
Only if you're not restrained right now.
I think I might be actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're basically strained until you break free.
So that's a dex save?
Yes, but if you're already restrained, you don't have to make it. You're already restrained.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you want to break free, that's going to take your action or some attacking the webbing, or just sit tight until the fire burns away the stuff in front of you. But you still have to free yourself from the stuff that you're actually standing in.
Gonna go to
I will. Okay. How badly hurt does that harpy look? That's nearby.
Give me a perception check. I don't know. It's lightly obscured. I would say give me a medicine check.
Ooh. Medicine. That'd be a 13.
Looking through the thick, heavy webbings with the flickering of the green flames dancing around, it's kind of hard to get a good look, but you can tell that it's got a couple broken sections of its wings as it's struggling to free itself. And it's not doing really well. You can see it's frantically trying to pull out. You can, but you can't tell. It's certainly injured and hurting, and might be fearing for its safety.
Okay, I'll just do it a favor and try and put it out of its misery. And I'm going to take a shot with my longbow.
You will have disadvantage on the shot while you are caught in the webbing.
Well, my first roll is a nat 1, so I don't think I can get any lower than that.
It's beautiful.
So that'd be a total of 5.
You knock your arrow, you draw back the bow, and you're trying to get a good aim, but with the creature flailing and the sticky of the web, you pull back, and as you go to release, your arm gets caught on the webbing, and you jerk a little bit, and it throws off your aim, and it pierces through the webbing and clings against the cavern walls. You gonna and do anything? Is your pet gonna do anything?
Let's see here. I will. You know what? Let me see how far he can move. It doesn't really say.
Huh.
You could order him to rip the webbing off of you.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll order him to do that. I'll have him use his teeth to bite the webbing off.
Give him a attack roll.
Where's his be a 9 to hit?
That is not gonna do it. So, the critter is trying to snap its jaws around some of the webbing, and it ends up just looking like it's chewing on white gum as the stuff gets caught in its jaw and stuff, and it's twisting and getting stuck.
Oh, that's too easy. I'm not gonna say it.
Don't swallow it.
Dane Fireforge.
Oh, I survived. I'm going to take another healing potion.
I I totally forgot to do the lair action, didn't I?
You sure did. After making that comment about not pulling any punches.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's not the best healing I've ever done. That is 2, 4, 6 hit points. Well, all right.
Why didn't you tell me I forgot?
I can't imagine.
I was in the bathroom. I have an excuse.
No, I don't know how I missed it. It's like literally right above Deratrix, but it's like there's an empty gap between lair action and his name, and that sucks.
Ah.
That's okay.
You don't more for sure?
All right. So there's all this crap in front of me still.
Yeah, it's burning until Claris's turn before it's gone.
All
but
right.
you could, wait to move, I guess.
Yeah, well, I used my action for the healing potion, so.
Oh, okay,
I need some greater healing like the regular ones. It was good. It was good for the first one. Not so great the second time. I rolled real high the first time for the first potion.
I just designed the Sawbones Rogue that uses like a poultice type kit, which focuses on like the healing kit and as a kind of a template and stuff. And I just kept thinking that I think it'll be popular because it has potent potions it can make, which basically the potion does is 1d4 plus double its proficiency bonus, which is basically maxing out the extra.
Yeah.
The thing. So while it's not more powerful, but it ensures you don't get crappy rolls, basically.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so you're basically maxing one of the 2 die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be cool.
It was a happy medium.
That would have been nice.
Sorry.
That does remind me.
Yeah, all right, then I will continue to hang out here and think nasty thoughts about harpies.
Whoa, hang on. Let's keep this rated G, okay?
Since when? Rated G string,
I
maybe.
guess.
Look, that
they are flying around naked.
Open my mouth.
All right.
The G rating went away as soon as the spider exploded and I spoke.
So the Dane quickly reaches into his pouch, pulls out a red Kool-Aid flavored potion, gobbles it down, and watches as the world around him burns. The creature flies nearby and flies up another few feet to keep its distance. It's actually got to go up 30 feet because it was down 10. There we go. And it looks you guys dead in your eyes through it, and it says, "You entered my domain and think to kill my children. Well, you will become my next treat. I promise you that. As I bring these walls down upon you." And this bitch has got no ranged attacks.
Yep.
That's all she's got is the legendary action, the song, and claws, and she isn't going to fly in there. She's smarter than that. So she basically says, "I will give you one opportunity. Leave my home, and maybe I'll let one of you live."
She's going to be eating those words in a second. I can guarantee it.
You cannot defeat me. This is my home and my lands, fools. My nest will grow and we will take over the entire ravine. All she can do is talk some shit.
Yeah.
I'm holding the potion bottle. I'm just like.
Oh. That's a beautiful voice.
Thanks. All right. So Claris, you get this kind of squealy threat from this creature who is literally was bringing the world down on top of you until I forgot. But what are you gonna do? Oh, the area burns up now.
Yep.
So that overlapped area is gone as part of it kind of burns away.
Now, question.
What are you gonna do?
This place we're on here, how high is it from the place down there?
20 feet.
Perfect.
The two areas, one is 20 foot lower than the other.
Perfect.
So
C is only 10 feet from us.
Yes.
High.
Yes. That's why I said I had the height wrong. I had to adjust her a little bit.
Yep.
Because otherwise she was just looking at the wall.
Yeah.
I think I could probably put a little icon reminder there, I think. What are you going to do, Clarice? This thing is talking shit. The area around you is burning around. The sky is falling. Your friends are chilling in wet, gooey hammocks.
I'm out. I got out of it once.
Well, you know what I'm going to do? I only have one rage left for this entire thing, because I don't think I'm going to get a long rest. And I need to switch out my weaponry, because I need to claw a bitch. So effectively,
what did you say?
I need to switch out my weaponry, so I need to end my current rage and activate another. Well, actually, I don't need to end it. I just activate the next rage. I love barbarian rage.
Because the form of the beast has those different.
The other one died,
types.
right?
I don't know. Basically, basically you can watch as my flaming figure looks towards the harpy, and suddenly there's a twitch in my form as my tail. The tail grows back to its normal length, the scales connecting together, the spikes go back in, and my claws extend as I take a running stance and I run towards the ledge, launch off it, and try and grab her. Oops.
Give me a grapple check. The other one's too high up to be able to even swat you, so.
Yep.
Go ahead and give me a grapple check. She's got a 22.
Athletics, I love them. I don't think she's gonna beat a 23.
So I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a big fan of writing down the my rolls first ahead of time, so I don't have to constantly roll. Yeah. And I got a string of 12, 12, 12, 12, and they were used for her to break free, and she can't do it. So, the poor harpy has just been stuck half time. It's like, I should just roll, damn it.
Oh
God. So you got a hold of her, so you both go tumbling out of the air and fall 30 foot to the ground.
Yee.
Taking
I'm bringing this bitch to
bludgeoning.
The ground. How much bludgeoning did you say?
It's 3d6, so you're going to oh dear God, dude. You're gonna take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. I got 2 6s.
But remember, I'm raging.
That, you know what? That comes with some benefits, clearly.
Yes. I can take bludgeoning and be fine!
Alright, so you come crashing to the ground. You get a hold of her. She goes, ah! What, the feathers? And you go crashing to the ground as with a loud thud. How dare you!
And the best part, I'm actively on
fire. I am the queen of all harpies, and you will suffer my wrath.
Don't carry your food.
All right. Anything else from Claris?
Let's see. That was my action, and my bonus action, and my movement.
Yep. So no. All right. Top of the initiative.
All I can do is simply say, "Don't carry your food."
Stop playing with your food. So she begins to shake and roll and bellow in this bellowing noise. And God damn it. 3 points of bludgeoning damage on a failed deck save. Go ahead and give me DC 14 deck saves.
There we go.
All right, at least I'm no longer disadvantage.
Disadvantage, right?
17. Right.
16.
All right. So what? I'm sorry. You said it was what on a fail?
It's 3 on a fail, 1 on a success.
All right. I can handle 1.
It's unfortunate that I can't make it lower than 1.
Yeah, nice try. So who all failed? Or you guys keep track of it. So the rubble just comes crashing down as she says, "You will be squeezed. No, you will be crushed."
As a pebble just kind of bonks off, and I'm just, by what?
Daristrix, you're trying to bob and weave and twist as much as you can to avoid the stones. Unfortunately, they keep continuing to smash into you, and you are still stuck in place. What are you going to do? This web has got you good.
I don't want this other harpy to get away, so I'm going to use my longbow again to hit her.
Okay.
If they put.
Give me an attack roll. You talking about the one that's tied up?
Yeah, the one that's got the +20 in front of me.
Yeah.
That's a 15 to hit.
Yes.
All right. I need my D8.
Stop! It hurts.
What's my drink kit? Ow. That is 13 damage total.
That's beautiful.
How does it end?
After my arrow pierces her, my little dragon dude is just spewing acid at her at the same time, and the acid just eats her alive.
I love it. She screams, "I'm melting." All right. Anything else?
I will use my bonus action again to have my dragon try and free me.
All right. Give me an attack roll.
Nat 1. Damn it.
You might as well be chewing on bubble gum, man. Your thing is just not getting free. It flails its head and it ends up getting like coiled and wrapped around on itself and stuck.
Ugh, poor thing.
Dane Fireforge.
All right, I am freed. By now, the crap in front of me has burnt away, correct?
Yep.
I will then go over here, go look down at the other harpy and go, I'm getting sick of your shit. And he's going to reel back like he's about to throw something, although there's nothing in his hand. But as he lets go, 3 glowing blue throwing axes materialize out and go boom.
Dude, was that the coolest magic missile ever or what?
That was 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of force damage.
Only you would come up with fucking heat-seeking axes.
I'm ashamed I haven't thought of it. Then again, I don't play a lot of wizards, so.
How much damage did you say? I'm sorry.
What did I say? 3, 6, 8, 11.
I was so engrossed in the story of the deadly throwing axes. I was just like, what the hell is he doing? He's not rolling. He's just all right. So you're she kind of bellows, "How dare you! I will bring this cavern atop your head."
It's your head too.
5, 10, 15. All right, I'm gonna come over here and see if I can find like an alcove or something where shit's not gonna fall on me.
Give me a perception check.
Oh. Plus 1 is 18.
So as you're poking around, there is a section right here in the top corner that appears to have an overhang. Can you see that?
All right, so 5, 10. Where was I at? I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20. I can't get quite that far.
But you know it's there, so that's something.
I'm good over there. All right, actually, I'll just go up here. I'm not. I want to be able to reach her still.
That's definitely a drawback now, isn't it?
Yep.
Them damn stubby legs. All right, so anything else? That's it for Dane Fireforge.
That's it for Dane.
She rages in bellows. She wants to break the grapple, so she is going to go ahead and try to do so.
Contested check. Here we go.
I don't know why I rolled. It's a 13 plus.
Yeah, fighting is a raging barbarian.
There's no way.
That's a max of 25.
Yeah, no, she's not going to break it, so she'll use her next feature to attack. She begins viciously trying to claw at you. You come into my home! You attack my children! I'll claw out your eyes! And as she's doing it, you're easily pushing her left and right and avoiding the strikes. And you get a nice good grip on her hands.
Yeah. I know how it feels. Home burns, attacks, children gone. Yes.
All right.
That's going mad.
Clarice, it is your turn.
Oops. Nope. That
you fool! I gave you an opportunity to leave, and you didn't take it.
I don't give a damn. Your food. I'm hungry. Let's claw this little girl. See what happens.
Ooh, somebody's in for some pain.
Yeah. Let's go reckless attack. All right. That's a 24 to hit. And my other attack, that's a 19.
Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah, D6s.
Yeet.
Oh, that's beautiful. Let's see. Gonna have to open the calculator for that one. Lots of numbers. Let's see. 5 plus 3 plus 2. That is 19 slashing from 2 claw attacks.
You're able to quickly, the rending from your claws begins to pluck out her feathers, and it puts a gash right on where her crown-like feather wrapping is and pulls it off, and she flails, "My crown, you fool! No!" And she starts flapping wildly, trying to do whatever she can to get away. But, when the barbarian has a chokehold on you, you're not going very far.
Now, everyone remember, I am just fine.
Aren't you on fire?
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure you take that damage then.
That's what I'm doing. No, yeah, I was supposed to at the beginning.
You're just fine, or you're just fine?
Yes.
Because I'm trying to think of where you said you were at earlier, and I'm like, okay, 1 healing, and then all that damage, and that damage, and that damage.
He's still just fine.
Yeah, I am just fine.
All right.
Just fine.
She bellows and roars again and lets out a screeching nail on the chalkboard rumble, which I know those don't go together, so maybe not like a. I don't know. The screech is like nails on a chalkboard, but like at a low level. And the area begins to tremble and rumble again. I need everyone to give me a dexterity saving throw. On a failure, you take 5 points of bludgeoning, and 2 on a success.
That's a 16.
It's a fail.
Need to check that.
You said 5?
Yep.
Oof.
What's those
What'd you
damages
say?
again?
What'd you say it was on a success?
It's 2 if you fail, 5 on a success, or 5 if you fail, 2 on a success. The other way around.
So
I swear I know how it's supposed to work.
I did that wrong. Oops.
All right.
There we are.
What are we looking at?
Oh, sorry. That was my Discord.
Yeah.
I was checking to see if Lewis had reached out at all. All right, that is the end of the lair action. So, how you doing over there, Daratrix? Did you succeed or fail?
I failed. I'm down to 10 hit points.
Oh, horrible you.
Hey, you have more health than me.
More than me too. You and I might be pretty close.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, Daratrix, what are you gonna do? You're still caught in this mess, this sticky, gooey mess.
I am gonna take out my dagger and cut myself free.
Give me an attack roll.
You know, Dan, I wouldn't be against you throwing me my health potion.
17 total.
All right, roll damage.
That would be 3.
So you reach into your pack, you pull out your dagger, and you start cutting, but there's so much webbing that you're not able to free yourself completely. It takes it's got 5 every square's got 5 hit, basically has 5 to 10 hit points.
Okay. And then I'll have my dragon help me escape as well.
All right. Bet you're wishing you'd have pulled out a short sword instead of a dagger, eh?
I don't have a short sword.
Oh no.
That is 16 to hit.
Yep.
And let's see. 5 damage.
Yep, and you're able to. It kind of gnaws and bites and chews and frees the gook off of your legs and your arms, freeing you up, allowing you to move.
And then,
if you can get line of sight, you can move your hunter's mark to the target.
I will move,
or you can go take cover
to here, and then use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark on the big harpy over here, down here. If my dragon move over.
All right, you're able, with the help of your dragon, you're able to cut the sticky goop that is encased you. It pulls and tears at it and gnaws at it with its teeth. You pull yourself free with a loud as you run to the edge. You look down and you see Claris kind of wrestling with this winged creature as it's scowling, yelling, and insulting him. I think that's the end of your turn, because I think that's all your actions: movement, bonus, and action, right?
Yep.
Dane Fireforge, your buddy is finally free. The other one is engaged in a tight wrestle. What are you going to do?
Well, actively on fire.
He's going to move up to here where we can see. He's going to look down here and go, "Oh, would you just shut up?" And he's going to do the same throwing action again as 4 glowing throwing axes appear from his hand and go after her. So that is a level 2 magic missile, which is 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16 points of force damage.
So, you know what this reminds me of? You ever play in Castlevania where you get the axe throw power? That's what I keep envisioning.
Except blue, glowing blue axes.
And they actually hit something.
They actually hit her. Yeah.
All right. So these glowing blue axes just and it flails and it says, "I'll kill you all, sisters, come to me." And she lets out a death throw rattle. The room echoes in bellows, and you can instantly hear the sound of several songs being sung. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Hui.
What was
My
it?
D4's out of there.
That's a 12.
Does a what am I at? +3? Yes. Okay, that's a 13.
What else? What's everyone else got?
Daristrix has a 6.
I
That's
got
a
a 12.
All right.
So, was that her turn, or was that a reaction to what I did?
That was her. That was her bloodied thing. I said death throw, but it's a bloodied thing. So when she gets she basically calls in reinforcements, and those reinforcements all sing and fill the chamber. But I only counted as one at the moment. But that's basically her getting her ass kicked and using a reaction. So, I think somebody failed that. Who failed?
Daristrix. I got a 6.
Yeah, he lost the ability to roll above a 10 this match.
So what that means for you, Steven, is that on your turn, you're charmed, unless you're immune to charm, which I guess I don't know what race you are.
Lizard.
Lizard folk.
Lizard folk.
Okay. You must basically use your movement and action to dash to head towards the sound. I will tell you that the sound is up here this direction, and that will take you off this edge here. And when you get there, you'll be able to make a save, but that will be on your turn. So basically, you're running towards the open arms of a lover long lost.
We know what that quarry is.
I think it is still Dane Fireforge's turn, though.
Yeah, he's going to back up because he doesn't want to get hit by rocks. So I did 5, so 10, 15, 20, 25 into the safe zone.
I'll say that's still in
there. Is that close enough? Okay.
Yeah. All right, so she rages in the balance, and now she just starts flailing and trying to break. She wants to really break the grapple, but in the same token, because she's meant to be free and fly.
Just like I'm supposed to be free and running.
So she's got a 19 to break the grapple.
Let's see. Raging Barbarian. I don't think she can even beat that one. Yeah, I have a 20.
Fuck. All right. And she's going to viciously strike at you for a 14.
Half that down. Let's see.
Oh, wait, no, because she's not grappling. She's using her action. I apologize. That's wrong. I was thinking multi-attack, but that only is when she's grappling, which is what they usually do, not break a grapple. So that is not actually an attack then. And she's just squealing and come to me, my sisters and children. Kill them all. Let's torture them and devour their blood, their flesh, and their souls. And that'll be Claris's turn.
Joke's on her. My fire might take me out before she gets a chance. I am at 1.
Oh no.
Joke's on this, bitch. I'm a burn myself first. Here we go.
I'm concerned that after all that, we've quote unquote bloodied her, and I was really hoping that.
Yeah, like I have one.
If it
I have
makes
one
you feel
health potion
better,
somewhere out there.
she was 1 hit point away from being bloodied, so you actually brought her way below that. If that makes you feel a little better,
a little bit, because I'm like, I can't do 2 more of those.
With this.
Well, did you crit?
Yes.
Oh.
So
Rip her
what
head
do we
off.
do when a double crit happens?
double your crit and
Well, did you crit on both attacks? Or...
Yes.
Oh,
I
God.
love reckless attack. It is beautiful,
yeah,
especially in these moments.
I was running it with. I took a couple levels just to get it in barbarian, and then the rest into the champion. And oh my god, if you reckless attack every time, you are almost guaranteed to get a crit every other turn. It is crazy.
Yeah. It is just. Mwah.
Oh, and I also was an orc with the dual wield feats. All right. So what's the damage?
It's max. Let's see, 6 plus 6 plus 3.
Man, I got a scratchy throat.
Plus 6 plus 6 plus 3 plus 2. That is 34, the maximum I could possibly do.
You got max on both your rolls?
Yeah.
All right.
This is looking beautiful.
Well, good news for Dane. He isn't going to have to try not being able to throw 2 more axe things. How does it end?
So my life is starting to flash before my eyes. I'm seeing my forest burn as the flame engulfs my own face. I am lashing out with a fury that is unseen in this area. All I can see is the people that burned my forest, and I am lashing out at this thing, ripping it apart. By the time I am done, it is unrecognizable as a humanoid.
Jesus. Freaking savage as fuck. Let me open up my thing here. So, with the total utter destruction of this creature, you guys look up and find yourself surrounded by flying harpies. And as they look upon the beaded corpse of their queen, you can see anguish and sorrow upon their face, as if they just lost the most important thing to them. One looks down to you with like a red slicked back hair, almost like a rooster, right? It comes down and says, "Mother, we will go. They kind of look at you, eyes wide. They kind of look lost.
Yeah, it's hard to speak with their face in my teeth.
Young, like young children.
Yeah.
One kind of lands a few feet and slowly begins walking and drops to a knee and says, We take mommy. We take mother.
You do that.
We
I go unconscious, got a fire.
I forgot you're on fire. Oh my god, I forgot about that. So he just thumbs and she walks up. Unless somebody stops her, she tries. 2 of them grab onto their queen and pick her up and try to fly straight up out of the cavern. Now, normally I would give you all the time in the world to decide what you're going to do, but I still have to go to work in the morning. So,
yeah.
Tomorrow?
And I am unconscious.
Yeah, we're on critical, which means 7 days a week.
Crit Academy. It's a different. No,
well, that too. I got to do both. The plant's on critical, and I got to do Crit Academy. We got a really good episode tomorrow. Anyways, so the assumption is you guys want to look around for loot. Is that right?
I mean, first I'm going to dump some healing potions into the other dwarf, and I'm probably going to slap a lizard folk if he's still trying to wander around aimlessly.
Yeah.
I would also hope someone would want to put this fire out.
They stopped singing when their mother died, so he broke free.
Are you just gonna heal me, or are you gonna put this fire out that's on my face?
Just leave him there. One less person you got to split the reward with. So you go ahead and expend a healing potion.
His healing potion.
I handed it to you with this whole thing started because I didn't want to break it.
Weapon Killer 12 is asking when the next session is. This game is done on the third Saturday of every month. But the game changes because it's for our patrons. The group changes sometimes, and they're more smaller, like mini episodes. Our Plane Shifters, which is a reoccurring campaign, is every other Friday, and we had one last Friday, I think. So we're done for the year, but you can keep an eye out for that in our YouTube channel thing and check out Plane Shifters. I think we're on episode like 8 or 9 or something. Those are usually full campaigns. So all right. So you guys get all healed up, expend your what resources are you expending to heal him, get him up on his feet?
Healing potion and clearing the fire off.
All right. Why don't you guys go ahead and give me survival and investigation checks, and we'll use that to determine loot found.
I
am trained in investigation. That will give me a 18.
Yeah, I am trained in survival. Give me a 17.
I'm also trained in survival, and I got a 24.
Nice.
Oh, now he rolls high.
Right. It makes you feel better. This part's worth it. So, as you guys are scouring the area, you not only do you find the collections of mundane equipment from others who have been brought here, whether they were adventurers that were attacked or merchants. You do find a few things of extreme interest. You find a leather-bound book entitled Beasts of the Spine. It contains intriguing facts and creatures within the dragon spine. The book provides advantage to any intelligence nature checks in related to local fauna in the dragon spine. It also can be used as collateral to enter Candle Keep. You also managed to find a set of plate armor, and it's very much cobbled together plate armor, so it probably belonged to some sort of monster, bugbear perhaps. And you do find a strange saddle. For the purposes of our patron game, I will tell you it is called the Necromancer's Saddle. It is a wondrous, rare item. When you use an action to place the saddle on a corpse or skeleton of a large creature, it animates and becomes an undead mount. The undead creature's bones shift as necessary to create something similar to a warhorse skeleton in the monster manual, which follows your mental commands as long as you are riding it. The effects last until you remove the saddle or until the next dawn. When the effect ends, the undead creature crumbles to dust. You can use this feature once per this feature recharges. You cannot use this feature again until the next dawn. So that is basically a magical saddle that allows you to turn any corpse into a riding mount. You also, because of the investigation of Dane, you actually find I should roll these 3 doses of oil of sharpness. 3 vials of oil of sharpness. Oh shit, how are we doing on time? God, I don't want to do exposition. I think we can still do some role play here. I still got some time. So you guys make your way back to town. Was there anything in the that you might have picked up or grabbed as proof of your victory?
Well, unless they took the mother harpy's face out of my teeth, I suppose I still have that.
I didn't really think you guys should just left him to choke on that shit.
Well, I took it. They left. Then I recovered. You know, I had to pull the mouth or the face out of his mouth so I could pour the healing potion in. So
you've got like her face.
We've got like a big her extra large beak. Good job. We also have this harpy chained to a rock at the entrance.
Yeah.
Yes, probably really sad.
Yeah. We're gonna have to barbecue her up later.
Oh Jesus!
I mean, I'm not gonna stop it
with that idea.
I do use my own healing potion as well, which is my. What did I say? I said at 4. It's my second to last. I have 1 left for another 9 hit points.
I think me and the Lizardfolk can bond over barbecuing a harpy.
Okay.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
All right, so for the purposes of getting this ended so I can go to bed, you guys make the trek back through the dragon spine. You're harassed by a few bandits, but a growing of a tail and lighting himself on fire sends the bastards running in another direction, right, Clarice?
Yep. Yeah.
You guys get to the great elevators where there is guard sitting there. You flash your badge and they let you on, and you go up the lift to report to who? You guys remember his name?
Something
Let me grab my notes.
Yeah, I need somebody to grab their notes because the name has changed in my adventure, so I don't remember what it was. You guys want to know his new name?
That is the wrong adventure.
Wasn't it something?
His name is Garwin Kuzel.
Garmin Kazoo?
That is the wrong
Hazel?
adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took your NPC and it's now in this adventure. So
I love it.
I changed it from Krusk or whatever the hell his name was.
Krusk, yeah, that's the one.
But all your flavor for being a backer. So the orc NPC is no longer Krusk. It is now Garwin Kazel, a bluish white skinned frost orc thing. I thought you'd appreciate that. All right,
definitely.
So you guys get there, and there's a couple guards sitting outside of Krusk's tent, and he says, well, you're back sooner than I expected. What do you want?
How long do you think it would take?
I don't know. Most people don't come back.
Yeah, we did. Lots of fire.
So
barbecue.
I know that you had taken the. Ooh, sorry, I got my deep voice. I know you'd taken the harpy.
Oh, after they barbecued her, I brought the lock back. I can't remember if we borrowed it or bought it, but I'll bring it back anyway.
You remembered. That's my lucky lock. I'm glad that you brought it back.
Also, he's a leg.
So,
it's all good.
So what's the word? How many? How did you get rid of them? Tell me the story. Show me the evidence.
We'll grab the face, I guess.
Yep, the face and
toss it onto his desk and be like, "Well, I was going to bring you a head."
As it lands, he's like,
"It's not quite a head." I'm just going to look pointedly at Clarice. That's the harpy's queen. With her dead, the rest have taken off. The ones that survived ran.
That's the only recognizable piece I left.
Couldn't you just have taken a feather or something?
No, they were burned.
Could you tell the difference from one harpy to another of a feather? That one at least looks cool.
That's an interesting definition of cool. Well, I would like to thank you, adventurers, for your service. So, as always, I have a reward for you. You each will be he tosses satchels to you each with 75 gold pieces, and he says, "And I want you to have this." And he hands you a patch. And he says, "These are honorary badges. You are now part of the High Bluff, and as such, I bestow upon thee the titles of Singer Slayers. Let all know the work you champions have dealt with us for us this day. So long as you carry this title, you will be welcome to free bed and free food here in High Bluff. Nay, all of Dragon Spine. What say you? What say ye?"
Sounds good to me. My Vutha here, my little pet, wants to know if he can give you a lek.
No. Do
And then
I
you see
look
the
like
little dragon baby have sad eyes towards him.
That thing better not shit on my floor.
And then he shits on the floor.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Well, I think that calls for a drink.
Well, I'm sure that you can find something at the end. Good day, heroes, and thank you for your service.
No, thank you.
May you live long and not die. And he kind of just thinks about it. He's like, I feel like that's not the way that goes. Whatever. Good luck. Carry on. And that's where we're going to end the Extraordinary Expeditions Alluring Mesa Part 3. I hope that you guys enjoyed this adventure. I know we had to speed through the end there a little bit, so it didn't run into another session because it was getting way longer than I anticipated, but that's just the way it goes sometimes.
It happens.
So with that, let us close up. I want to thank everyone for joining. If you're watching later in the future, thank you for watching. If this sounds interesting to you, please consider picking up Extraordinary Expeditions. You can pre-order it over on our website. We are currently going through the editing and art process, and it is tough. I did a lot of editing today. Well, I didn't edit. I had to fix all the rewrites from the editor, who's basically, I haven't seen that much red since I was in middle school. So just to show that you can be a crappy writer and still do something nice, make something nice.
Yeah,
you just have to have a good editor to fix it all. So once again, thank you. Why don't we go around the table, tell us who you are and what you liked about the short Extraordinary Expeditions Alluring Mesas. Let's start with Steven.
I'm Steven. I played Daristrix, the Draco Warden Ranger.
Could be this game or any of the previous ones that are tied to this.
Really enjoyed the combat, and I really enjoyed the character Claris and how he reacted to combat and stuff.
Thank you.
In my mind, I'm envisioning Broly, and his aura of fight is just him burning himself.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Very cool. Troy?
I'm Troy. I played Dane Fireforge, Darrenhold Battle Mage, and I liked using Foundry for this mini campaign encounter session thingy. I know I do like Theater of the Mind, but I also really liked grids, so it's been
it's
a
good to have
fun
a little mix of them.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's nice to know that the only good part of my Alluring Mesas is the grid. Thanks, Troy. What about you, Garwin?
Yeah, I'm Garwin.
Mind you, I didn't even make the grid. That's a Dyson Logos map.
And I played Beastmaster Claris, the little part lichen raised by wolves and all that jazz. It was lots of fucking fun.
Yeah, it was.
This character's a bit of a fucking mess, and I love him for it.
I do enjoy your role play. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you. And my favorite part was probably that double crit, but that was on my part. My favorite part about the whole things that's happened so far is probably that Bones sword and the way the shop person reacted when Claire started eating it.
Awesome.
That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
All right, everyone. That'll do it for this. We're going to be closing out. Once again, my name is Justin, Dungeon Master Total Dumas. Please consider coming, checking out our YouTube channel, following us, subscribing, all that jazz. Come and join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern right here. We will be discussing alternative lore for some of your most iconic races of Dungeons and Dragons. Special guest, popular TikToker and streamer, Alex Baum will be joining us. And hopefully you will too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I think we can close it out then. Thanks again, and keep your blades sharp and spells prepared, heroes. We'll see you later.
See ya.